welcome to another episode of Straight Up No Chaser. I am your host, Mike Genius, and let's celebrate Donald Trump. He came up with a cure for the coronavirus. His plan is to, hey, let's get some medical doctors and let's see if we can just inject some people with some disinfectant. Um, Disinfectant kills the coronavirus. Coronavirus kills people. So let's just kind of skip some steps, put the disinfectant in the people, and we'll kill the coronavirus. I know that a lot of people may think this sounds a little bit absurd, but listen to what your president had to say.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
So let's let the Tide Pod Challenge begin. Let's just pour us a big bowl of Kellogg's Tide Pod cereal, and hey, the cure is here. Hey, Clorox has come out with a new energy drink that we can indulge in. The new Clorox energy drink is sure to cure that coronavirus. So hey, toast. It's done. He did it. He said he was going to do it, and he did it. But all serious business. Okay, first of all, there's this thing where when you go into a brainstorming session and you stand in front of a whole bunch of people, and the person who's leading the brainstorming session says, "Hey, give me all your ideas." There's no such thing as a bad idea. This was a bad idea. And there seems to always be somebody named Donald to come up with it. Have you ever been in a corporate environment and you had a brainstorming session and they say, "Hey, come up with some ideas." And then the person raised their hand, and it usually always is somebody named Donald come up with a bad idea. Hey, coronavirus, come on, no bad ideas. Hey, we know disinfectants kill the coronavirus. Yes. Donald Trump is back raising his hand. Hey, what about if we just inject the people with the disinfectant? Disinfectant kills coronavirus. Hey, coronavirus are killing people. So we can just skip a couple steps, inject them with the disinfectant, and there you go. Bing, bam, boom, bop, bing. There it is. He done it. He also said something about injecting light into people as well. So putting in UV. I don't know anything about that, but he said you can get the light under the skin. You got to see, we putting the light on top of the skin. You got to get the light in the skin. That's what Donald Trump said. We got to get the light in the skin in order to kill this virus. So, hey, let's see where it goes. I mean, he might be onto something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But hey, he might be on to something. We don't know. Another thing interesting happened this week. Mitch McConnell came up, Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtle, Mitch McConnell came out and said that, hey, states, if you're feeling that economic crunch and you can't balance your budgets, if you can't make it work with what the funds that you got, then you might need to file bankruptcy. We in the federal government do not need to bail out the states. That's what Mitch McConnell said. Basically, he's saying that the federal government shouldn't give free money. He said free money to struggling states. Paraphrasing a little bit, but basically he's saying that we shouldn't give free money to struggling states. First of all, it's not free money. That's what we need to get clear off the bat. The citizens pay taxes. Taxes are these federal taxes that the federal government holds. They can dish it out how they feel they see fit. So it's not free money. It's money that you got from the citizens. So you get money from the citizens, and then the citizens starts to struggle, and you basically saying, "Hey, I'm not going to give you back your old money that you gave to us." But one of the things that came out of this was a very interesting response from Governor Cuomo from New York. Basically, this was the closest thing in reality that I've seen to a Scorsese uh, scene. So check this out.
Question was made, states should declare bankruptcy. Little few problems with that premise. Forget the morality of it and the ethics of it and the absurdity of it and the meanness of it. Legally, a state can't declare bankruptcy. You would need a federal law allowing states to declare bankruptcy. So to the Senate that proposed it, I say, pass a law allowing states to declare bankruptcy. I dare you. And let the president sign that bill that says, I give the states the legal ability to declare bankruptcy. It's your suggestion, Senator McConnell. Pass the law. I dare you. And then go to the president and say, sign this bill allowing states to declare bankruptcy. You want to send a signal to the markets that this nation is in real trouble? You want to send an international message that the economy is in turmoil? Do that. Allow states to declare bankruptcy legally because you passed the bill. It'll be the first time in our nation's history that that happened. I dare you to do that. And then we'll see how many states actually take you up on it. I know I wouldn't. But if you believe what you said, and you have the courage of conviction because you're a man of your word, pass that bill if you weren't just playing politics.
So there you go. Governor of New York comes out, basically dared her. He put out a dare. He said, I dare you to put this as a federal law. He said, make it a federal law. You want the states to file bankrupt, make it a federal law. And he dared them to do it. That was gangster. That was pretty gangster. That was like a scene from something like Martin Scorsese or Francis Ford Coppola were having one of the, and he came out and he fixed his ties well. He's like, come on, I dare you. He did all of that. So he dared them to file bankruptcy, and he dared them to make it legal for states to file bankruptcy. So, a couple of things. There are a lot of Republican police officers, a lot of Republican firemen, a lot of Republican teachers. And what you have seen is that your Republican leadership has basically said to you, this is not me, this is not anyone from any other party saying anything to you. This is what your leadership of your Republican Party has said to you, is that your pension, your salaries, your whatever, your well-being, your economic status, your financial hardships, we don't care about. We're more concerned about bailing out oil companies and airlines and big corporations. That's what we care about. We don't care anything about you, the Mr. and Mrs. Main Street. We don't really care about what you got going on. We don't care about the struggles that you got going on. Mr. Policeman, we don't care. Even though all of the time, what do they say? We back the blue. We are here for our first responders. These are all these talking points you hear from these Republican leadership, that we're here for first responders. We back the blue. And all these Republican politicians all around the country having these fire department pins that they're wearing. They're wearing these fire department t-shirts, and they do all of this. But then when the fire department and the police department and the local government and the state government, whenever all these people that they actually say they support, whenever they come out and say, hey, when they actually put that to the test and they say, hey, we actually need your support right now, that same leadership says, hey, you guys might need to file bankruptcy. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. And these people, these police officers, these firemen, they stand behind it. They basically support their party. You know, that's their party. They support them, and they feel like, you know, hey, when things come, when I need them, they're going to be there for me. But hey, Mitch McConnell has basically told y'all that he is not there for you. He does not care about what you're going through. He does not care that you're having some type of financial difficulty, because he told your state to file bankruptcy and that he should not give federal fund or federal aid to struggling states. But at the same time, he is willing to give funds to airlines and big corporations and oil companies, because we can't let them fail. We can't let an oil company who made millions of dollars of profit every hour last year, can't let them struggle. But you know, if these states are struggling, then hey, they got to figure it out. They got to file bankruptcy. That's y'all leadership. You know. But hey, if you like it, I love it. But I don't really think you like it, because basically that's your paycheck. And another thing is, there's a lot of people out here that are talking about, you know, they need to open up the government, the cities need to open up, or whatever the case may be. And they're basically putting their health at risk because they're supporting a party that says, hey, we need to open up the government. They're falling in line saying that, yeah, you're right, we need to open up the government, or we need to open up these cities. These cities need to reopen. We need to lift these stay-at-home orders. Need to go back to work, blah, blah, blah. All these people are doing it. And most of these people are the Republican Party people. They're small government people. But what is the government actually doing for you? That's what you have to ask yourself. If you're willing to risk your health to stand behind your party, what is your party doing for you? Seems like they told y'all to figure it out. I don't know. But that's some crazy shit. Anyway, last thing, not the last thing, next to the last thing, Kanye West. Last week, Forbes said that Kanye West is now a billionaire. But if you read the article, it was kind of a stretch to get him to be a billionaire. It was like, well, he owns this much of the Yeezys, and his record company is worth this, and his properties are worth this. And it was basically the biggest stretch to make somebody a billionaire. And when you read the article, it's like they were saying that Kanye was contacting them like constantly. Like, why have y'all not quoted me as being a billionaire? Why are y'all saying I'm not a billionaire? It's like, it was more like a, you know, leave us the fuck alone article versus Kanye's a billionaire. It's like, Kanye, you know, just here you go. You're a billionaire. Are you happy now? Just stop calling us, because I mean, we tired. We tired of you bugging us. It was more like a just leave us alone type of article. Just, okay, you're a billionaire. You happy now? Just leave us alone. We just don't care no more. That's how the article reads. So if you get a chance, read the Forbes article. You'll see that they did some valuations, and they got him to. It's like it's not. First of all, if you when they're announcing these billionaires, this is not a billion liquid. You know, there's not $1 billion. They're not worth $1 billion liquid. It's not like they got $1 billion in the bank. It's basically the way this reads is they looked at, it was more so of projections, and it was more so of what something may be worth if. It was like a lot of, well, if he did this, well, this will be the Yeezys, you know, his royalties with this will be this, and if he did this, then this, and it was kind of a stretch to get him to $1 billion. But hey, he's a billionaire. He's got a lot of money. So he got a lot of money. He's a billionaire according to Forbes. But if you read the article, you'd be like, is he really a billionaire? Is he really a billionaire? Or is he like a multi-millionaire that, you know, is kind of a billionaire? Like, you know, he's billionaire. The way it sounded, he's billionaire adjacent. Like, he's not really a billionaire, but he's billionaire adjacent. But anyway, I mean, it was still a lot of money. I just didn't understand why Kanye West was so obsessed with Forbes magazine calling him a billionaire. And that's where the article reads like, yeah, he contacted us and we was like, yeah, no, you're not there yet. And then he contacted us again. We're like, oh, you're not there yet. And then he contacted us again. Well, we're kind of tired of you doing this. So I guess if you did this and did this, and connect the dots, then you're a billionaire. All right, you're a billionaire. But anyway, all right. That's just about it. I do have some announcement and one more announcement to make. I got product that you can purchase. The new product, the new store that is opening. Throwingshade. Throwingshade is the summer is coming up. Sunglass store is open for business. Go to Throwingshade.shop and you'll be able to purchase sunglasses, men, women. Hopefully soon I can get a children's line. But yeah, Throwingshade.shop. Go there, look it over. There's new products going to be coming up. And yeah, go check it out. So that's going to be that. And yeah, so Throwingshade.shop. The link will be down in the description. And check it out. And if you see something you like, just order it. The support. If you see something you like, no pressure. Don't see nothing you like, then hey, leave a comment below. If you check out the store, you don't see anything you like, but if you see something, or if you have a style that you have in mind or something, just leave a comment below and we'll see what we can do for you. But anyway, check it out. Throwingshade.shop. All right. New sunglasses on the that you can pick out. You can be stylish for the summer. So that's the objective. Even though you can't go nowhere. You're going to have a stay-at-home order, but at least you can look out the window in style. You can look out your window in style. You can peep out your window, and you'll be, you have the shades on, and you'll be stylish. They'll be like, who's that looking out the window, them stylish shades on? So, all right, check that out. But anyway, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. And we out. Thank y'all for joining in. We'll see you in the next episode. All right. Peace.